In this video, I'm gonna show you guys how to make a simple plane in Stormworks. So let's get to it. First things first, we need to build some sort of platform. Now let's start with our pilot right there. And now we can start building. We need a control panel. It could be this. And let's start building the engine. For this video, I'm going to use a medium pre-built engine just for the sake of saving some time. Okay, so let's work on the coolant first. And lastly, there we go. Now, exhaust. For the exhaust, we could simply do something like this. We could put a catalytic converter. Make sure it's facing the right way. Yep. And we could simply put in exhaust. Just like this. Okay. Now, let's see what we need. We need a fuel. I think we could fit... let's see. We can't fit a medium, but we can definitely fit a few small tanks in here. This will be enough power. And they're in diesel. Always good to double check. Okay, now here, this is air, so for this we can simply use an air filter. Okay, for the RPS, let's put a couple gearboxes. Maybe one this way. 2 is probably enough. And as a propeller, let's use a simple aircraft propeller. There we go. Let's make it neutral. And 5 blades. Okay, from around here, we can start making sort of the tail section. We can probably start around here. And do something like that, which I think will work totally fine. And we could maybe do a little base right here, putting a couple, and simply just do a tail section. This is probably enough. And we could just, for the looks, you can just put this right there. Remove this block. Just like that. And do something like this. That should work perfectly. Now here, we could do something like this. Like this. Erase this. And put a simple block right there. There we go. It's not looking too bad. I'm not trying to make it look good. I'm just trying to show you guys how to make a simple plane. Okay, let's make this a little bit wider. And I have an idea to make it look a little better. Maybe do something like this up to there. That looks pretty good. We forgot our air filter. Right, simply put it right here. And we could just do a nice little platform right there. Okay, now we need the wings. So we could use inverse pyramids for this. Let's see, where would be a good spot? maybe right here in a good length, probably up to there. Let's make it to there, and up to there seems perfect. The wings seem a little bit too long, so I'm just gonna make them a tiny little bit smaller. Yeah, that looks perfectly fine. Okay, let's finish up this right there and give it some nice curve, just for it to look a tiny bit better. Okay, now we need the landing gear for this plane. Let's see, we could put a wheel here, a nice simple wheel, and then we could do maybe 2 blocks wheel. That looks good. And then here maybe do 1 block, no, 2 blocks. Erase this and put the wheel. Okay, now let's work on the control surfaces. We definitely need rudders, so let's get a couple. We need for our pitch and for our yaw. Okay, and now our roll. Let's put them right there. Let's disable symmetry for a moment. There we go. And there we go. Okay, now we definitely need a battery. We're just gonna put a nice battery right there to keep things balanced. And now the controls. We need a throttle. Definitely need a throttle. We could just put it maybe right here. And a key. Or a toggle. I'm just gonna use a key. And obviously you could put speed dials, fuel monitors, everything you want, but this is just a simple airplane tutorial. Okay, let's see. Now we definitely need a gyro. Okay, now let's put the gyro. Let's see, right about there looks good. And I think we have everything for it to work. Now just connect everything. Okay, first electricity. This is just a simple tutorial. Okay, so auto hover is gonna be connected to the key and also the motor, the engine I mean. Stabilized yaw will be here, and it will be left and right. Up and down would be collective, and it will be up and down. Let me make sure to have it on full sensitivity and on sticky to make things a little bit easier for me. Now let's continue. Roll goes through these two, this one and that one, and it goes to, and roll goes to A and D. Now pitch simply to here and here and to WS. Okay, we're done with the gyro. Now we need to connect the throttle to the engine's throttle, and let's see, let's get one of these gearboxes at a 2-to-1 ratio. Let's see if that's enough for it to fly. And that's pretty much it. It should totally fly. Now let's test it and see if it works. Okay, let's see it. Let's see how it works. Let's test it out. F pilot seat. Pitch works. Let's see. Jaw works. Roll works. This should be perfect. Okay. Let's get this thing going. And we're up. We're nicely flying and pretty stable. Let's try turning. The pitch is flapping quite a bit, but I know. But we're flying. We could do a few adjustments, but it's a working plane. It gets the job done. And yeah, this is how you build a working plane in Stormworks. So please like, subscribe, and see you on my next video.